What up? What up? What up? CSGs, what's good? What's good? How y'all feeling, man? I know y'all probably not feeling too good, but that game, man, that game was crazy. But we
CFB.
still CSGs.
CFB.
We all we
Man, we
got.
all we got.
We all we got still right here, right now, man. Appreciate everybody for joining us over here at the Chop Shop post game live stream where we will be looking at the Rockets versus the Orlando Magic. Now, this is kind of why we was telling everybody to calm down with the hot takes, calm down with the we going sixth grade, we going second seed and crazy. You know what I'm saying, man? Like this is what we saying. It's gonna be an adjusting period. It's gonna be a learning curve. These boys came back. They learning, bro. We scrapped everything down. This is like year one again. And I'm not gonna press the panic button off of one game. We seen plenty of teams come out and drop stinkers in the first game of the season. So man, y'all, I've been seeing crazy stuff on Twitter. I've been seeing crazy stuff everywhere. People want to trade everybody. People want to just jump out the window with the takes right now. But it's one game. Yes, we got shellacked. We got oven roasted. We got hit with
Uppercut.
and we got hit with
Uppercut.
and another,
Uppercut.
and it wasn't looking good. I'm not gonna even lie. It didn't look good. We didn't have no dogs out there. When nobody didn't, it looked like they came out sleepwalking. Let Franz Wagner just go off on us. You know what I'm saying? But before I get deep into it, I got to highlight all our new subscribers. Got Georgia Benson, appreciate you for subscribing. And CV Bailey 12, appreciate you for subscribing. Lil Rec, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Your average YouTube friend, appreciate you for renewing your membership. Appreciate Trick Shot Zach for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, man, this is it wasn't ideal. This is not what us as Rockets fans anticipated for our first game. But bro, this is the first game. This is a whole new squad. Chemistry is a real thing. This is what me and Frank tried to tell y'all, bro. Like, it's a real thing, man. You just can't put a collection of people, players together, and think they just gonna come out and just dominate. The Orlando Magic, they pretty much got the same squad from last year, and they was pretty good last year. I said in the pregame that we was gonna have to rebound. We didn't rebound. We got out rebound like by 30 rebounds. I told y'all the size was gonna be, a challenge for us, and their size was a challenge for us. I told y'all we can't let Franz Wagner and them cook us, and they cooked us. This is one game. Relax. RELAX. Relax, people. Relax. You don't win the championship in one game. You're not out of the play-in one game. You don't need to trade everybody in one game. But do we got things to work on? Yes, we do. We got a lot of stuff to work on. Fred VanVleet, he was cheeks in the first half. Buns. He was buns. Jalen Green, he still looked like he's sleepwalking. He's going to have one of the most adjustments to, because one of the players, like Frank always said, he's been through the Silas regime longer. And then when he did have kind of like slow games, he had the ball enough in his hands, to where he had he can get his rhythm. But this is not that type of offense for him to do that. He's going to have to learn to play within a system. These guys haven't been playing within a system at all. Now we got a system. They're going to have to adjust to playing within the system, offensively and defensively. We got us a super chat from Nikki. Nikki, appreciate the super chat, Nikki. Let's see what Nikki say. Nikki says, let's go get Harden. All they want is a first. Y'all want to go back to that? Seriously, after one game, y'all want to go back to Harden? We probably don't even have to give up a first for Harden in a minute, man, because it seemed like uh, Daryl Morey finally grew a set, and he putting his foot down on him. And Harden really, I don't know if he want to come back here like that. If Philly have to do something drastic and just cut him, release him, or pay him his contract, you know what I'm saying? He can have the pick of the litter where he won't get traded. That's kind of what he want. He want to have the pick of the litter so he can go and try to team up with another super team. You feel me? Like, relax, bro. Relax. That's all I'm gonna say. Relax. This is nothing to just scrap the whole team with. It wasn't ideal. No, it's not what we wanted. It's not what we wanted. But this is what we got. The learning curve is real. The learning curve is real, man. When you start trying to build up from the grassroots again, this is how it's gonna look. Now, if we look like this in January, February, yeah, I probably agree with most of y'all. But it's one game. It's one game. Calm down, people. Start listening to the CSGs. This is why y'all here. Listen to me and Frank, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it's gonna be. This for the first 2 months, we gonna have these ups and these downs, these highs, these lows, until we, mesh. We're not meshing at all. You know, our offense is trash bookie, but that's because we haven't played together before. It's not the preseason anymore. Teams are going hard. It's not the preseason anymore. Y'all gotta relax though. Y'all gotta relax. We looking for a play-in spot. Truthfully, we didn't lose a play-in position from tonight from one game. We didn't put ourselves out of anything in one game. That's why we play 82 games. That's why we play 82 games. So please calm down, fellas. Please calm down. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have games like this in December, in January, in February, in March. Teams have games like this, bro. It's game one. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down, relax. I just don't want y'all to just throw the team away. We looking for a play-in. That's it. If you had reasonable expectations, this game wouldn't surprise you. This game shouldn't surprise you. If you had reasonable expectations. The Magic is a good squad. The Magic is a good squad. They was good last year. They was good last year. So I'm here to tell y'all, I'm gonna be the voice of reason tonight. I gotta be the voice of reason. Usually I'm going crazy. I still have faith in Udoka. People talk about, oh, Udoka's supposed to be this. Who y'all think this man is? A magician? He can't. It may can only do so much. It may wasn't out there playing. I still feel like we're in a better position with him than Silas. Come on, fellas. Come on. Y'all really like. I know we are a reactionary fan base, but please calm down. But that don't mean y'all don't have legitimate gripes. I ain't gonna say don't gripe about nothing, because I'm gonna gripe about some things. I'm gonna gripe about some things. You know what I'm saying? But calm down, bro. Just that's all I'm saying. Calm down. But the word of the game I got for this game is discombobulated. We looked totally discombobulated. We couldn't dribble. We couldn't pass. We couldn't rebound. We couldn't shoot. We couldn't do anything. Everything looked at discombobulated because we don't have chemistry. They still trying to figure out the pecking order. They still trying to figure out what guy's gonna get the good shots at. It's a process. When people say trust the process, it's a reason. It's a process. But we did look discombobulated today. But it's still not enough to say, scrap them all. Scrap them. We're trash. We're going to be at the 15th seed again. We wasn't there today. We didn't have it going on. But if you know what we got, you know we got hardworking guys. They're young and inexperienced. You know we got a good coach. Y'all know this. Don't go against what you your first mind. Your first mind was that we're gonna be a decent team. Some people had us great, and I didn't never say great. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never see we was gonna be great. Cause we know, I've been around the block a few times to know you can't put a hodgepodge group together and then the lack of shooting that we had. I remember y'all talked me off of the shooting aspect. Y'all talked me down from saying we don't bro, I was saying it from jump. We need shooters. We don't have a consistent shooter. Oh, space, y'all space, you don't think we gonna beat? No. Because I see our team and I gauge our team fairly. I'm not a homer, and I'm not calling nobody here a homer or nothing like that. But, bro, we got to gauge our team fairly. Then you won't have these super duper letdowns when our team don't perform up to the standards that we think they should, because we done put the bar way up here for the team and we just won 22 games last year. So start gauging your takes. Start gauging your expectations fairly. You know what I'm saying? Start doing that fairly. But this game, we look discombobulated. That's my word of the game. And it's all going to level out and get a little better with chemistry. You know, we just, that's all we need. Chemistry. Once we get chemistry and shooters to where we can space the floor, then we're going to look a whole lot better. We're going to probably do some changes at the trade deadline. If this don't get, rocking and rolling, Ime is not going to sit around and just let us go 1-15. Or, you know what I'm saying? Ime is not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? We missed a lot of things, and especially like Tari. We missed Tari's impact. We missed the hustle plays. We missed the rebounding from Tari. We missed the perimeter defense from Tari. Now, Tari ain't going to fix a 30-point blowout. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to fix a 30-point blowout. But stop saying we need to trade everybody. That's just like ridiculous. Stop saying we need to fire Udoka. That's ridiculous. Stop saying that we are bound for another top 2-3 pick. That's ridiculous. We still got good players, bro. We still got good players. We still got a good coach. You know what I'm saying? But this is not a time where you could just go for the wild, man. It's one game. It's one game. At least give us 5 games, CSGs. Give us 5 games before you start doing, going out and about. Bro, give us 5 games, please. At least. I'm going to say that at least. Because we're not even, you can't even build much off of this game. You don't know if it's a trend. You don't know if it's, streaky. We just didn't do this. We didn't do that. just calm down. Once we get more data on the team, once we get, more games under our belt, then we can make a fair assessment. But one game is not gonna make or break us, bro. Calm down, please. That's all I ask. Calm down. Now, the keys to the game I felt for your boy's pace is we had a slow start. We came out sleepwalking, looking like zombies. We didn't wake up until the third quarter, and that was almost too late. We got out rebounded, like crazy out rebounded. It was a bad game. Jalen had a bad game. Fred VanVleet had a bad game. Jabari had a bad game. They all are not gonna have bad games every night. So calm down. Our defense was bad. And we had no chemistry. So these are the keys to the game, man. Like, we really, if we can, and these are fixable. These are fixable things. The slow start, it can be fixed. The no chemistry is gonna fix itself the more we, play with each other. The bad defense, it's going to get fixed. I think we still need a rim protector, but it can be fixed. Jalen having a bad game he's not gonna always have a bad game. These are fixable things that we can fix, yo. So please, for your boy Space, because I don't want to have to start overreacting because y'all overreacting. You know what I'm saying? Those are my keys to the game. You know what I'm saying? So please, just calm down and relax. Like Aaron Rodgers says, relax. 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 It didn't look good. But relax. That's all I ask. Relax. So, let me read some stats off, and then I'm going to bring y'all up so y'all can, I know y'all chomping at the bit and y'all ready to go off. You know y'all ready to go off. I can see y'all in the chat. Y'all ready to go off, chat. CSGs, y'all know better, man. I thought me and Frank taught y'all better than that. To overact to one game. Didn't we? Or we didn't? Let me pull up the stats for y'all, man. It was ugly. Alright. I'm about to say we lost so bad. ESPN didn't even want to put us up here. NFT Marie, what's good? Ain't the Spurs playing right now? You not watching your Spurs, Marie? You ready? Oh, you over here trolling us? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, man. You just joined one of the best groups, one of the best channels on YouTube, the Rocket Shop, man. Appreciate you for subscribing. Let's get it. Let's see. Jabari Smith, 26 minutes, 3 for 9 from the field, 0 for 4 from three-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, a -8, 7 points. Pitiful. Make me want to. I know I want to cry right now. Dylan Brooks, 26 minutes, 5 for 7 from the field, 4 for 6 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, a -15, 14 points. Dylan actually had an alright game. Shangoon, 28 minutes, 6 for 11 from the field, 0 for 1 from the three-point line, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 14 points, -2. We got so far behind that we couldn't run through the post no more. But Al P, he was doing good in the post. One thing about the second quarter, I believe, we got into the penalty, the bonus early, and we stopped attacking the basket. When you get a team in the penalty, in the bonus that early, you got to attack the basket. You got to make them draw more fouls so you can get easy points while the clock is stopped. And I think we failed to do that. Let's see. Fred VanVleet, 34 minutes, 5 for 13, 4 for 6 from the three-point line. 1 rebound, 5 assists, a -3, 14 points. Jalen Green, that man was 2 for 10, 30 minutes, 2 for 10 from the field. Bad. 0 for 1 from 3, 6 for 7 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block, -12. 10 points. Bad. Uncle Jeff Green, 2 for 4 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 3 rebounds, -11 with 4 points. Allman Thompson, 3 for 10 from the field, 1 for 7 from 3. Damn, Allman, I didn't even realize he took 7 threes. Allman took 7 threes. And he hit 1 though. 5 rebounds, 2 assists. That man was at -34. Make you want to cry. -34. Oh my gosh, that's bad. He had the worst plus minus on the whole team tonight. 8 points too. Cam Whitmore, he didn't really play too much. 10 minutes. 0 for 4, 0 for 2, 1 rebound, no assists, -12 with 0 points. Reggie Bullock came in and he did a whole bunch of running around. He came in and did a whole bunch of running around. You know what I'm saying? So, Jock Lindell, he played 9 minutes, 1 for 2 from the field, 1 for 2 from the 3, 2 assists. That man didn't have no rebounds with his big old self. His big old self didn't have no rebounds, man. -9. No, -11. And Jayshawn Tate, 15 minutes, 2 for 2 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3-point. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 steal, -11, 5 points. I would say Jayshawn, he ain't look as half as bad as everybody else. He ain't look as half as bad as everybody else, but everybody else got hit with them.
Uppercut.
And it was just pitiful. It was pitiful, man. They hit us. I'm going to have to do that again. With an uppercut. For real. So, it is what it is. That game is behind us. You move on to the next game. You know, we move on to the next game. We can't cry over this game. We just got to get better. We got to get better. We got to get better, bottom line. We can't be going out like this. We can't be going out like this. So, y'all know what time it is. CSGs.
CMB.
We all we got, man.
CMB.
We all we got.
And we all we got.
Time for y'all to come up and chop it up with your boy Space. And come get these takes off, man. Now, I'm going to let you know, man. Don't be jumping out the window with the takes, man. I know how y'all are. I know how we feel right now, man. I feel the same way. But I'm not going to overreact to it. You know, I'm not going to overreact too much to it. Let me see. Let me get the link. I got the link for y'all. Who gonna come up and get a takeoff, man? Come up, holler at your boy. That's the link right there. If you haven't gave the application permission to use your camera in your microphone, you got to do that before you come up. I'm anxious. I want to hear y'all, man. See what y'all saw. You know how bad y'all think we really are. You know what I'm saying? But come on up. I got my boy Sean Caleb in the building. What's up, Sean? How you feeling?
Man, I feel good, bro. I'm not too concerned. I am concerned about the rebounds. Seemed like we couldn't get a rebound to save our lives today, bro. Like the hustle just wasn't there. I feel like they probably thought Ime was suiting up and we was going to just ride off the steam of Ime being our coach. And I think today was a slap in the lips to let them know that we got to go out and play, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's the real season. Orlando hungry too. Orlando's in the same position as we are, trying to prove themselves, and it showed as far as who's had more time to kind of gel, because that team has kind of been constructed. They probably like a year. I think I said this a couple streams ago, but they probably like a year ahead of us as far as chemistry, as far as
yeah,
understanding how they want to operate.
yeah.
I feel like we thought we was just coming off the stream like, oh yeah, we got Ime as a coach, we gonna win, and that just wasn't the case, bro. But what I will say, I got a friend who is a like a diehard Boston fan, and I look back and I remember him saying like, "Man, we need to get rid of Ime because they went through this rough patch before they went to the finals, man. They went through a rough patch too, where they were about to when the Boston Celtics fans, probably the most patient fans, probably the most understanding fans, as far
Mm-hmm.
as being realistic, when they get to that point of wanting to fire somebody, it looked ugly, bro. And I feel like it's not gonna look. I know everybody talking about 35, 42 games winning. I don't think it's gonna look good the way we get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna start slow, and we're gonna have to just build our way up. We're gonna have to get out the mud like everybody else. It ain't gonna be handed to us.
Facts.
And I look back at the first 10 games with Ime in Boston. They was 4-6.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't look at the first game and yada 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 and just like throw it all down, man. Of course we came out flat. Ain't no excuse for that. We got to do better. We got to step up, but don't expect us to come out and smack boys in the lips the first 15, 20 games. We looking like the contenders. That's not going to be the case. I guarantee that. But I think everybody just needs to take a step back and look at it for what it is. A team that's been together for a year longer than us, not a whole bunch of new pieces. They came out and played like they know each other.
Right.
You can tell that just that the way that Fred Van Vliet and Shingun weren't gelling. That's because they only played 3 games together, three
Mm-hmm.
four games together. So it's not something we should be like totally thrown off by. Only thing we can really gripe on is the hustle, and that wasn't there tonight.
Facts. Facts. Like we do need it. We needed that hustle. We needed that grit. That what Tari brings. You know what I'm saying? Really, we needed that, and um, I guess Dylan Brooks could have supplemented more and did more as far as hustle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting a reverb from somebody. I don't know who that is. But if you got your stream
Must be
playing in the
me.
background, can you mute the stream? Appreciate it. Yeah, but it is what it is, bro. Like we gonna have growing pains. We are gonna have growing pains, and that's just something that we gonna have to deal with. And don't nobody come out and just be world beaters, man. Ain't no, don't we? It's gonna look bad. It's gonna look bad for I know for at least a few, probably even 2 months, bro. I'm not saying we gonna lose every game, but even in with the games that we win, we probably not gonna look spectacular doing it. You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody just probably have a amazing game shooting it, bro. But all around we played trash. We was bad, and I can't knock anyone for thinking, you know, for not thinking, but for being upset about the product we seen tonight. But all I'm saying is like, just don't jump out the window with the takes already. You know what I'm saying? Let's not try to trade everybody and look so reactionary. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. That's all you had, Sean.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
All right, moving right along to my boy Sigga Miggs. What's good, Sigga Miggs? How you feeling?
Yo, what's up, Space? Not feeling too great after that loss and then the Astros losing, so
Why you had to bring up the Astros, man?
I'm still sore about it.
Yeah,
So yeah, this game, yeah, I was kind of, I didn't really expect them to beat the Magic, but I didn't expect them to lose by like 30, like a blowout, look that bad this early on. But yeah, it's a long season. It's gonna look rough, um, in the first few months. Like someone mentioned that the Celtics, when Ime was first there, took them like half the season to start clicking.
yeah, they was a
So
500 team until like January
yeah, that's like with like experience,
with
like
two, yeah,
yeah,
and
with two
two pretty
stars
much
already. Like
superstars, two all
yeah,
stars.
so yeah, it's gonna look kind of rough with even Ime. So I'm gonna chill with if people start blaming Ime, like, oh, is this the same Linda Silas? Like, no, it's not. Um, but man, I just really wish Jalen, at least Jalen, would like step up, like start stepping up, and like not have these kind of games anymore.
Yeah, it didn't, but he didn't have a good preseason. He's still adjusting to this whole new system where he's not just the primary scorer. He can't take as many shots as he want to just to get it, just to get his rhythm. He's gonna have to pick and choose when he can turn it on, when he shouldn't. That's gonna be the big adjustment for Jalen. So he's gonna
Yeah,
have a lot of adjusting to do.
I think he's the one who's gonna have to unlearn the most bad habits since he's the one who is so much under Silas like first 2 years. See,
Hmm.
I'll trust him to like learn quicker, but Jalen I feel like is gonna take him some time to adjust to like an actual system where something he's not just with the ball in where he can just like depend on his shooting for a good game.
Right. Yeah, I mean it wasn't. It didn't look good, bro. Like I'm not saying nobody shouldn't think that we look like trash, cause we did. We look like trash. Did we expect to get blown out by 30? No, I didn't expect to get blown out by 30 either. But these things happen. These things happen, and it shows you our real weaknesses that we have on the team. And I know a lot of people, like I said, people talking about second seed, fourth seed, fifth seed. And I ain't calling nobody out in particular. My man six seed Charlie. I know he probably still hanging on the faith. That we gonna get the six seed. But this is why me and Frank always, forewarned y'all. Like it's a process. It's chemistry. These guys are young. They gotta unlearn all the bad habits, and this is the type of product you get when everybody's coming in, and everybody's got to figure out their role and how they need to, where they need to be to make this team succeed. Because we are actually playing in a system. MA is running a system. This is not AAU ball. You can't wing it. You can't. You got to be in certain spots at certain times to get the correct result. And they going it's an adjustment period. They gonna have to do this adjustment period. Speaking of my man Frank, we got my boy Frank in here, man. Frank, man, can you talk these guys off a ledge?
Yo,
I've been
Frank, what's up?
trying, man. I've been
Hey,
trying.
hold on, Space. Let me get my audio right. Give me a second.
You sounded good to me.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man. I just finished recording a quick video so I can get out the way. It wasn't really much to, normally I do all my X's and O's, man. I just shot from the chest in this one, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't really much to break down. I think this is just like like you just said, it's just highlighted what we really bad at. The Rockets don't have room for error to like come in half stepping. We can't come in lazy. We got to be a team. The only way we can win is just being scrappy every night and playing hard and just being gritty. Because if we come in there thinking we just about to shoot teams out that like we're gonna lose, bro, to anybody. So um, it just looked like dudes was just the lights was real bright or something. It's like they were just shocked at
Yeah.
how fast everything was, especially some of our younger guys. But yeah, it's that's not how you want to start the new era off, but they have a lot of room for improvement. They could get better at things. They can get better at.
Facts, facts, facts. So I'm figuring you don't you don't want to elaborate too much on
Oh, I
that.
can't hear you. Hold on, bro. Let me see. Give me a second.
We're gonna move on to somebody else
All
real
right, say
quick.
something.
Can you hear me, Frank? I can still hear you, but I don't know if you can hear me. We're gonna go to my man KP. KP in the building. What's good, KP?
What's up, CSG? What's up, Space?
What's
What's up,
happening,
Frank?
bro?
Oh, nothing much, Expected what I expected, They in
You
preseason mode still. It is what it is. They going up against real competition and not people that know the play. So, it's time to step it up and out hustle. But I ain't mad at the game. Chemistry, I agree with damn near all of your takes.
yeah.
Everything that you said when you started your five keys to whatever.
The keys to the
You know,
game.
yeah. I wasn't surprised. Like I said, I'm not reading the comments, so I don't know what everybody saying. I posted what I posted. I'm enjoying my favorite podcast while I'm watching Wimbyama. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
'Cause,
you watching Wimby.
that was well, hell, might as well get some type of excitement because that what we just watched was
It was
they
yeah.
no chemistry, like you said. They got some games to go. So patience, people. I'm sure the comments are going wild and everything, but
Oh yeah, they jump.
patience.
They going ham in the comments right now. I'm reading some of them right now. They want to trade everybody. They think Udoka trash. They think Jalen trash. Kevin M says
But
I'm
look,
losing faith in Jalen big time. Hasn't done anything since camp. Yeah, man, they going in,
but
bro.
look, I was born in '74, and this new, this new the new generation, the microwave society. They want it instant. We had ovens, and had to boil water sometimes
Yeah,
to heat up
yeah,
the food.
yeah.
So, patient.
At least my boy KP ain't jumping off the roof right now. I'm gonna give you a hand clap for that, KP, man, because everybody else is like they down, they'll be downers right now. Everybody is down on us right now. It's like
Man,
I
it was
said, I didn't expect to get blown out by 30, but these type of games happen, even with good teams, bro. Even with good teams, even you can't. I bet you can't go back and find me a championship team that won the championship that year that didn't get blown out by 25 or 30 some point during the season.
yeah,
It
nah.
happens. It happens.
Warriors after the 2020 win season, they did.
Who said that? Who said
Probably
that?
six.
Hybrid.
Hybrid. You said that. You mentioned the Warriors in my chat, man. You should get a timeout for that. You know we don't rock with them. They don't count to us. Yeah,
Well,
man. But
I'm
go
gonna stick
ahead.
with my first thing. I said about 15 wins plus, so I
Hybrid. I
put us
think I
at
gotta go
36.
back and recheck that. But it's my bad, KP, because
No, it's good.
I remember when they first got KD, it wasn't just all peaches and cream. I'm not. They probably ain't lose by 30, but they lost. Some games.
Oh no, I was
Bad.
talking about before that. I was talking about when they were barely letting Steph go with that dude that came from Dallas, Monte Ellis.
Oh
So they
yeah.
had him point guard, and then once they figured out, oh man, we got this guy Curry, and then that's when oh boy, Mama, there goes that man, Mark Jackson. He was like, well, let's do it like this, and they went from 20 wins, I think, in 2012, and they went up to 40 wins the next season. So it was his second season, I believe. But yeah, it was a night and day turnaround just because Mark Jackson was that good of a coach. I wish we could get him, but he seems to be the kryptonite of the league, I guess.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I thought because I was just saying any team that won the championship, somewhere within that 82 game stretch, they got blown out before. You know what I'm saying? Like these type of games happen. That's all I was talking about, bro.
We
Okay.
just trying to make the play in, and
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about any team that's brand new with each other with a new coach. They always gonna get blown out by 30. That's
No,
what I
no,
thought
no,
you were.
no. I'll never say that. Nah, that's not what I was saying. I was just saying
we
any team you
basically
could go back in history, every team that had won a playoff, won a championship, they didn't have games like this. But it's how you bounce back from games like this. And believe me, if Ma is worth his salt, he's gonna have our guys looking much better than we look tonight by the time we play San Antonio.
Yeah, you better be worth that $1 million, man. It was disappointing, man. It was disappointing all the way around. I tell you what, I'll say one thing. It can't get no worse than what we just saw. Because
Facts.
the Magic thoroughly exploited every single aspect that we're weak at. Big man rebounds, we suck at that. They exploited it. The fact that we don't have a real chemistry yet, they've attacked everybody from top to bottom, man. They got Cole Anthony. Who is that? Dropping 30. Like, they had, and then on the other end, we were supposed to be a scrappy defense under Udoka, and I thought we were going to come out and just play defense, Coach Carter style. What are we going to do? We're going to run and we're going to play defense. We didn't even do that. They came out lost. Like, how do we play basketball? What is basketball again? I was like, what are y'all doing?
Right. Yeah. It didn't look good. That's what I'm saying. It didn't look good. I wasn't expecting this. When the fan base wasn't expecting this. But like I said earlier, it's one game. It's one game. It's a progression. It's a process. We gonna have to just look better. Oh my bad.
So
Let me get the link. I'm tripping. I put the wrong link in the chat.
that's basically our second game in our full rotation, basically without Tyreek. So they ain't got no type of gel. They finally get to play against some real competition against players that don't know the play. So
All right.
it's a stepping stone. Everything you said in your open soliloquy and your 5 keys to you pretty much said it all. So I'm agreeing with all your takes, bro.
Already. Let's move on to my boy AK Infinity. What's good, AK Infinity? What's been popping with you?
Man, not much, bro. I'm just trying to calm down, man. I've been on that overreaction train since that fat ass L we just took. But I'm gonna say this though. I don't know if you remember, I was on a panel with y'all probably about a month ago, and I had mentioned something, and I don't know if anybody really remember, but I mentioned that rebounding and our starting lineup. We can't depend on Jabari and LP to be getting all the boards, because Jalen not getting no boards, Dylan not getting no boards, and Fred 5'6". That man ain't finna grab.
He say 5'6".
Even though that boy's short, man. That boy is short. That man got 1 rebound today.
Yeah.
So if you look at the numbers, right, we got our rebounded by 18, and we lost the turnover battle by 4. That's 22 possession difference. Yeah. That's 22 possessions. That's where that 30 points come from, right there. So, but we ended up making 3 more threes than they did. We took the same amount of threes. I don't expect us to even be shooting 35% from 3 for the rest of the season. I don't think that's even realistic for us. But there's that. We didn't get to the free throw line. It was you could tell that these guys are all still trying to get familiar with each other. And as much as I understand Tari didn't play, but he can't be the only person out there grabbing rebounds too. I don't know. Again, this may be your overreaction, but at some point, I wouldn't be surprised if Tari end up in a starting lineup one way or the other, at least just for the rebounding purposes and more defense, especially if Jabari ain't gonna step his game up on the defensive end like he was touted to. So, and then another thing too, let's be real. I've been saying this on Twitter. Maybe I'm crazy. Y'all could correct me if I'm crazy, but I still think they trying to exercise. They still trying to exercise some of them Silas demons.
Oh no, that's facts. That's facts.
You can tell like they having a crisis of conscience when they get the ball. They're like, oh, I'm used to doing what I want with it, but I can't because Ime finna look at me with that side eye, and you don't want that Ime side eye when you get back to that sideline. Imagine if that man pull you out the game, you got to go sit next to him. Bro, that's an intimidating dude. First of all, you gonna go sit next to him after you pulled it. You know what you did wrong. He ain't gotta talk to you. You just gotta sit next to him. You just gotta watch your replacement play better than you. Because if he pulled you, you would probably be in booty juice for a reason. So that's just kind of my takeaways, man. I understand it's just that 30 points. I say this though, silver lining. The way we came out in the third quarter after the half, that tells me Ime gonna be all right as a coach for sure with this group. That tells me everything. Like to me, how you start a third quarter is coaching. It's straight coaching. You go in the locker room, you get to the adjustments. You probably got to tear an ass or two. Well, that's fine. But you could tell he got in them. He got them organized a little bit. They came out. Fred was a little bit more aggressive. There was doing a little two-man with Fred and Sengun for a little bit. Yeah, but one thing that I will say that we probably need to switch up next game. I like Bullock, man, but if until Tari come back, I'm gonna need Cam in the game, especially if everybody out there acting like they don't know what to do on offense. Cam know what to do.
Yeah.
Cam know what to do. Get the ball up, because at least if you shoot the ball, you ain't turning the ball over and giving the other team the ball back. Like, shoot the ball. Like, there's been times out there you look at these guys and they're like, bro, shoot the ball. Shingun with the wide ass open pump fakes to the 3-point line, that'd be killing me. Like, yo, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. He got to cut that out. He really do.
He exercising them silent demons.
Yeah, he got to cut that out.
Exercising them silent demons. And then you got Jabari. This is one of his silent demons. When he don't touch the ball for a little bit, as soon as he gets the ball, he's going to jack something up. Because he felt like he ain't touched the ball. So he's like, all right, this is my chance to shoot the ball. Silent demons. Jalen get the ball. He want to ISO at one point, but then he know, nah, I need to run a play. He's having a crisis of conscience right there. Silence demons. Like they really struggling with that, bro. They struggling with that. So he may gonna have to coach some of that out of them guys, especially the. I don't worry about somebody like Tari though. Tari play right. I don't worry about him. I think he'll be fine. But
I could say the biggest disappointment was our 6-man with Mr. Butterfingers.
Oh, man, Thompson.
Yeah, that was the biggest disappointment.
Bro,
man, he was handling the ball like he ate a bag of McDonald's fries before the game.
Bro, who didn't have Butterfingers? Everybody had Butterfingers. Looked like they went to the movies and had some movie butter popcorn before they came to the game.
I say Tate didn't.
Tate probably not the only one. You right, but everybody else was fumbling the ball. It's going through their hands. It's like
man was the captain.
They couldn't get a hold of it.
Yeah, it was bad, man. And it was unforced. I can understand if it's the defense that's, you know what I'm saying, forcing you into some bad passes or a loose ball. But they just not like they just.
His brain was moving.
What really burned me up is the point where I think Franz or somebody shot a 3-point line. I mean, 3-pointer from the 3-point line. And we had 3 guys under the goal. And we let the other dude in the corner, I think that was Gary Harris or somebody,
get the rebound.
Run down there and get the rebound and lay it back up without contest.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that's when I knew, all right, yeah, they not here yet.
Bro, I was
we
like,
really lost
what
to the
are we
Magic by
doing?
30, and Banchero only took 6 shots.
He didn't have to. He didn't have to do. Everybody else was eating.
Man, I told y'all, Franz is the. Somebody got an echo. I don't know who it is, but anyways, I told y'all Franz that's the head of the snake, bro. That dude is cold, and that man is in Jalen Green's class. I just want y'all to digest that.
He is. That's true.
Yeah, and Cole Anthony cooked Jalen like a hot pocket as well.
Frank, let me ask you this though. What do you think is going on with Jalen? I don't want to use the silence excuse with him. Like, what do you actually think is going on with him in between the ears?
That's the echo dude right there. The one that did.
Oh, it's me? I ain't got the.
Nah, I think Hybrid got a little echo.
Yeah, whoever has the stream on in the background, just.
Yeah, I ain't got it on in the background.
No, it's not me.
Okay, I don't know who it is.
That's crazy.
My bad.
'Cause I hear the echo. If I hear the echo, it can't be me.
Everybody mute if you're not talking. Let's do that. Okay. All right. I think that's better. Anyways, but yeah, to your question. No, it's not. It's not better at all. EF Hutton, is it you, bro? He just on.
Hold on.
You sure it ain't you, Frank?
Nah,
I didn't get
when
muted.
I'm mute. Space, go ahead.
Nah, it ain't you, Frank. You good. I don't hear it no more now.
All right, let me try. Okay, it's not me. So with Jalen, I have no clue what's going on in his head, bro. Like he has to be better, bro. Like there's no like at this point, I'm not even the standard isn't like, oh, he gotta score 50 points. Like, bro, just be decent, like be regular. Like, you know what I mean? Just be regular, you know, just be in the game. To me, there's really no excuse. Like I'm tired of making excuses.
Nah, ain't no excuse. No.
Oh, it's you, AK. I ain't gonna lie.
How? I ain't even got the stream on.
He says you AK.
I'll be accusing people.
Hey, last stream it was KP get blamed for everything. Now it's AK.
Look, I ain't even got that other stream on. I'm only talking on the phone, so I know it ain't me.
Man, let me mute myself. Hold on, let me read these super chats real quick from DJ Generation. DJ Generation, he gave a $5 super chat. He says on the CSG's meeting somewhere before or after the game Sunday. I'm gonna be up there pretty early, so if you're gonna come by and just see, I'm gonna be around the stadium, and then I plan like at halftime we can go down on like the 100 level, and we all can meet up at the 100 level. I'm gonna make a little post on the YouTube, channel, to let everybody know if they're at the game. We're gonna be at like around on the 100 level, around the concession area, somewhere right there. And after the game, those be kind of late, but hey, we can see what's happening. And he just gifted out 5 memberships. Was that 5 or 10? Yeah, 5 memberships. And Gary Kelly became a member. KP, you a member now, bro.
Oh man, tell that boy appreciate it.
KP became a member. Terry Agent, he's a member. Melon Emus is a member, and Dennis Z. So appreciate DJ Generation for making all of y'all a member. The chat boss is back, and he's giving out Christmas presents around here. It's Christmas in October, man. Appreciate that, DJ Generation. You always looking out, bro. Appreciate that. Much love to you. Much love to you. Yeah, Frank, what was you saying? Go ahead and you can finish with saying what you were saying.
Yeah, bro. With the Jalen thing, it's just it's time to put up or shut up. And it's I talk about the preseason. Obviously, there's going to be a transitionary period for every single player on the roster as far as how they adjust to the new roles they've been in. And I honestly think that for him, it's. I don't know, somebody alluded to it a little bit about like trying to work out what they used to do and what he's being expected to do now. It's like you see him want to like pull up for a contested 3-pointer, but then he pass it out. You see him want to do something he used to do, but then and to me, that little hesitation, even though it's for good, they're trying to do the right things, it's causing, you can't hesitate. It's just like any sport, football, basketball, boxing, like you hesitate, you're going to get killed, man. Like that little split second is killing them, all of them. We saw it with Alfred Şengün. Coach told him just go hoop. Jabari's lost on defense, bro. I'm so worried about his defense, bro. In the chat, we was talking about is his upside Robert Covington now as far as on defense, which is terrible. So I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm gonna say this about Jabari real quick. Like, I'm not overreacting in the way. What I'm thinking is that I have certain upper limits on players, like their skill sets. Like for me, when Jalen first was drafted, I had his uppest limits to be Kobe Bryant until I saw his mentality didn't match. I was like, nah, that's not it. So he's like a Devin Booker at best. I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. Jabari, you put with the intangibles and like the physical skills and all that, he can move his feet, You put it real high up, some of the great players, but then you adjust it in real time as you start to see how they play. And one thing I'm concerned about is I haven't seen him be elite at any one aspect of defense, whether it's on the perimeter or whether it's in the post. At least for a player that's going to be like a high echelon type of defender, even early on, you'll see something like you'll be like, damn, he got good instincts and the da da da. Like he don't know what he's doing, but he can, you know, what I mean, something like that. I haven't seen any of that for his whole tenure in the NBA, so that's concerning. So hopefully he catches up. But if he's not a great defender, then it really does limit his upside, in my opinion.
Facts.
No, that
facts.
sounds like facts, though. I mean, that's the only thing that would make sense.
What was
Yeah.
your comparison that you gave him? His upside comparison.
And, you know, back
He said
when me and
Rocco.
oh, you know the new one, yeah. No, I said I hope he's not. Rocco used to get cooked, bro. He was a great help defender. He'll get blocks and do all the. But Rocco 1-on-1, trash. Like
Horrible.
if y'all remember the bubble, they was taking turns on Rocco. SGA, Chris Paul, and what's his name, Schroeder.
Schroeder.
They ran train on Rocco in the bubble, boy.
Pause.
Yeah, they was getting that boy.
Frank, gonna give us one pause.
You know I'm good for it.
Pause, man. That boy say a train.
Jabari's been a good defender. He defended Giannis after he got clapped in Milwaukee. He showed flashes of it. He's all right.
That's when he get pissed off because Coach Frank Lucas told him before the
He
game,
said,
"What you gonna go
Frankie,
get?" I mean, Frank Lucas. Oh man, man, John Lucas. I mixed up Frank and Lucas'
no,
name
no,
together.
Steve.
No, he's selling dope now.
I don't know about selling it.
Oh,
He's doing a
man.
little something else with it.
Hey, you know what? With that Giannis game,
Hey, hold
you
on.
can
Go
see-
ahead, and I'm gonna give
Go
you
ahead.
read the super
Now
chat.
I'm
Go
gonna say real
ahead.
quick. I think Jabari is. There's somebody echoing bad, but Jabari is he's thinking a lot. Like he's just not reacting. When he just like go get it, then you see it. My concern, bro, is honestly the ones that are super elite. You ain't got to tell them go get it. They just do it. So that's my concern.
Facts. Yeah, it's still a little echo. One of y'all got some echo in the back. But we're
Hey,
gonna go to
my-
this
my-
super chat. My boy Mally Wood Talk says, just showing love. The chat is undefeated. Appreciate you, man, that you enjoying the chat, man. Yeah, man, we got some wild characters over here at the CSGs. That's Chop Shop Gang for anybody want to know, man. We part of the, CSGs, man. We got some diehard fans over here. We got some characters. We got a little bit of mix of everybody that come through the Chop Shop, man. So if you enjoying it, man, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well. And we got a new subscriber, my boy Joe P. He subscribed to the channel. Good looking out. Appreciate that, Joe P. And DJ Generation, he gifted out 5 more members. Man, that boy is giving it out like candy today. I'm going to shout out to the new members. Devin the Dude, Mohammed, Tasir, James Tryon, Darkside DJ Catastrophe, and ODB. They got those members. So appreciate everybody. And if you in here with us right now, man, hit that like button. That's all we ask, bro. That's all we ask is for you to hit that like button. Matter of fact, my moderator or somebody, check our likes, man, because we can pause and I can just play a whole lot of music and until y'all get our likes up, man. We got 100 and some people in here. We should have at least 75 likes or something. So hit that like button if you in here enjoying the Chop Shop. That's all we ask, man. That's all we ask for. And the doorbell, that's not a doorbell. That's actually my what's the name? I don't know why it changed to a doorbell. It used to be just little coins dropping. I'm gonna have to see what's up with that. Maybe they updated the app that I use and now it's a doorbell. But yeah, I know it's kind of annoying when you're trying to listen and that doorbell is going off. So I'm gonna try to see what's going on with that because that wasn't the notification sound and now it changed it to it for some reason. DJ Generation said it's 45 likes on the stream. You know what I'm saying? It's 45 likes on the stream, man. Y'all gotta come on, man. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. Y'all just in here just chilling with us and y'all can't give us a like. Come on, man. Get that like button. James Head says we have a L what to enjoy. That don't mean you can't hit the like button, bro. Come on, man. You can't just be
The
like
game
that,
was
bro. Hit that like
Bro,
button,
if
man.
I'm mad, everybody got to be mad. Goddamn it.
Yeah, he want everybody. Hey, I'm gonna close down the chat, man. That's what I'm gonna do. If I have
Shit,
to,
go back on me. Hey,
I'm gonna
shit, we
close down
got
the
the L.
chat.
Hit the L.
Hit them likes, man. Get the likes up. Y'all acting real shisty in the chat, man. That that's ain't how we do it. Man, Joseph Terrell said it's an echo like Kim K legs open. Come on, man. Come on,
Hey,
man.
mute yourself if you're not talking.
Y'all, wow, man.
Yo,
Dennis
was it
H
me?
just subscribed to the channel, man. Appreciate that, Dennis H. Good looking out, bro. Good looking out. Say, is our likes up yet? Cause I'm so serious. Matter of fact, y'all don't say nothing.
Homie got killed last week, that messed
Stop
up.
and listen to
Money
it.
every week, no chest
Listen to
up.
Rich Homie
Stayed down from the
Stop.
beginning, the best love. I only care about you for the rest
Get them
of.
likes
Can I
up,
put you
man.
with the back with the best on? I said I'm pipe gon' bust from the pressure. I'm way too gone for you to catch up. I said these niggas aggravating like bed bugs. I can feel the energy, that fake love. I can't fake kick it with you, no wrestler. We get a lot of new friends with the check card. He talking gas money, shit, but won't back none. And I hate to calm down on the Tesla.
It's either that or we gonna close down the chat, man. So it's up to y'all, bro. 58 likes, come on, man. Rich Homie Corn, talk to him.
They just wanna fake lies. They gon' tell you about the truth. They don't tell. They just wanna feed you lies. I've been running up a check. Tryna get my crew right. Rich on me, baby. I've been trying to do it better. But it seems like I can't do right. Pull the chopper, high hand on the chair, make them pledge allegiance.
Alright, man. We gonna get it back popping. Man. Y'all out here tripping though with the likes, man. Get those up, man. So who haven't I got to yet? Somebody was in here. Who I ain't got to yet? Who haven't spoke? If you want to come up and get on the panel, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Y'all come on up and y'all can come up and holler at us and get y'all link y'all takes off. Hit that link in the chat. All you gotta do is give permission to your microphone or either your camera. You really don't have to be on camera because we don't want to see your ugly faces anyway. Nah, just playing. But yeah, just come on up and holler at us.
Hey, yo,
Man, what's 60 that?
can I ask Frank something?
Sure, go ahead, Hybrid.
So I was on Frank's channel and I saw him dissect that first preseason game, and he said that a play that he had it on pause and he blew it up and he paused and he said,
Pause.
"This is having a drink of water in the foulest desert." Right here, and it showed action from a flare screen at the bottom of the screen, and the initiating from the top of the key, and then it had some. I think it was a couple of people. Fred VanVleet and Jabari were doing, or Fred VanVleet and Dylan Brooks were running or Jalen Green were running the other side. I think it was, and he said, "This is beautiful. This is what you're gonna expect from a Udoka type offense." And they were already running it, and I was like, "Yeah, Frank, yes, that's exactly what I saw too." And I was like, "I didn't see that. Like, where did that go?"
Yeah, that's. I think that's the question that I don't know if somebody asked Coach Udoka in the post game, but he basically said that the dudes. I don't know. There's an echo, bro, but they didn't really execute what they were supposed to. Whatever it was, they didn't execute what they were supposed to, and I don't know why. It's just guys weren't moving, they weren't cutting, they weren't doing anything. And I think the only thing I could gather from it is that the defense the Magic played on the Rockets, the Pacers were more spaced out. They try to switch, while the Magic was just like, we gonna pack the paint and dare you to shoot. And with all those big bodies in the paint, we try to get into the paint to force the issue. But even with Şengün, when he got in the paint, there was three bodies around him, and who you kicking it out to? Like
So
you look around. So they just game plan. They just dared us to shoot. Now I said, if you watch the last video I made about the last time we played them, when we were beating them in the December 21st, whenever we played them last year in Houston, we had beat them the first game in Orlando. Then the second game in Houston, we were beating them at halftime, but we was up by like 11 points. In the third quarter, they went to a zone defense where it forced our guys to try to shoot, and we just shut down. So this game, they didn't play zone, but they basically just packed the paint and said, "You're not getting nothing inside. You shot 29% from preseason. Show us you better than that," and we proved them right.
And that's another thing that you were talking about, isn't it? That, I mean, they pretty much showed us that we need a rebounder. They showed us that we really need a key ball handler that can initiate. They showed us that, you know, we need shooters. What else did they expose? Like they exposed
this is every NBA team. Like they got coaches that watch film. They're gonna scout you, and they look at the preseason tape. And if this is what the flag is on the Rockets, we're gonna see this every night till we can fix it. That's you know what I mean. This is it. Play big, force them to shoot. That's the game plan. Yeah.
Not everybody got all them jumbo front line like the Magic though. So that's a bit of a special case. Yeah, like the Magic, they have an abnormally sized team. Everybody big. But pause. Everybody big. Pause. My bad. But that's why I'm advocating for Cam Whitmore to get a little bit more time, because if these dudes out there thinking and wasting time, Cam ain't got he ain't worried about thinking about nothing. All he knows is I got the ball. If y'all ain't gonna do nothing, I'm gonna do something with it. That's why we need somebody like that out there. I know Bullock hit 1-3, but he hit one. You gonna have to volume shoot people out of that defense that the Magic was playing, and Cam gonna get them up. Cam's gonna get them up. So I don't know. You can't fix shooting in the middle of a season, but if you got somebody who ain't got no conscience out there, and if he get hot, hey, I'd rather roll a dice with that, to be honest. Bullock ain't gonna play but what, 12 minutes anyway? Throw Cam out there. And if he hot, leave him out there.
Yeah, but Cam ain't been shooting too great either, though. Let me go with my boy E.F. Hutton real quick. Then I'm going to come to DJ Generation. E.F. Hutton, he keep getting disconnected, man. So go ahead and get your take off before you get disconnected again, bro. I know you trading somebody today.
I know I was going back in and out to see if it was me that had the echo. I got a new phone. Somebody stole my phone from work, so I've been trying to figure out this new phone.
Oh, but, man, hey, don't beat nobody up, EF. Don't beat nobody up, man. You know.
Nah, man, I pray for man's, man. I pray for him, man. And with that being said, hey, first of all, y'all, I want to give a thanks to God. You know what I mean?
Charlie.
And, I just praying for everybody on the panel, man. I got to do my Uncle Charlie since he ain't here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Uncle Charlie, man, wherever you at, man.
Uncle Charlie was in here before the game. I mean, before I went live, because I have it up about 20, 30 minutes before. He said, man, this ain't worth it. I'm going to bed. CC say, I'm going to bed, man.
Hey, so, you know what? I'm in line with a lot of you with you and Frank and KP. I'm not sweating the loss in general, right? I agree with Frank and AK what they said but I take it from the glass half empty standpoint of the Silas Ime transition, because I don't know if y'all seen I'm watching Gilbert Arenas and they talked about this earlier too, and it's something that kind of Frank alluded to. When you play sports, man, you got to play it the way you love to play it. You got to play it the way that matches your skill set. And when you get broke out of that, like going through college and learning how to play organized, they break you out of the way that you play it at home and on the football field and in the streets and in the yard. They break you out of that and teach you how to kind of transfer your natural skill set into an organized style that can be beneficial to the team. So what we have now is that going on the highest level. We have guys who played it a certain way all through elementary, middle school, in the yard, at home. They either go into college or they go to the Ignite team or whatever they went, and they kind of learn how to play that organized way on the next highest level. So they get to the league, and it's like, okay, now we back playing it to the way that's natural to us, and they do that for like a year or two. And now you got a drill sergeant coming in saying, now Pop told us to do it this way. 1-2 step turn, 1-2 step turn, 1-2 step turn. Be here, be there, be right at this angle on the court. This is something that most people don't realize. The basketball court is geometry. And if you understand the geometry of the basketball court and where the angles are on the basketball court, that's how you be effective. So the elite coaches are almost like master masons for basketball. They understand exactly where you're supposed to be in order to cut off certain angles according to your size. So when you have guys that saying, hey, look, you need to be at this point, at this spot, or you need to take this angle or that angle, it do kind of slow you down with the free-flowing, youthfulness that you like to play the sport. And it's going to be a transition, not as far as learning the system, because these guys are all savants when it comes to learning the system. But it's going to be a transition as far as, hey, let me get used to being free-flowing with this strategy, with this kind of attention to detail. So I think that's one of the biggest takeaways I kind of had from just, watching and listening to the commentary. I also want to say, man, I love that boy, Geraldine, man. I love to hear that boy Geraldine up there with Cal Murphy talking, man. He a Houston legend. That's one of the best things happened to the Rocket organization, to getting Geraldine, in that position to where he can talk or whatever, and be up there with the analysts. I love to see that. I'm not real big on roundhouse. Okay. Again.
Don't make me get on roundhouses, man. I don't even watch the streams because of that dude. I don't. I listen to Orlando a whole stream. I don't rock with roundhouses.
I watched after half. But Jay Sean Tate, man. Jay Sean Tate changed the energy, man. He changed the energy of the game. Him and Dylan Brooks gonna keep this team alive throughout the year. Trust me, man. Trust me. Dudes like that, because you notice Franz Wagner did not miss a shot until Dylan Brooks ran out there and got on him. Jay Sean Tate changed the energy. Dylan Brooks played like we wasn't losing the whole game. He made some mistakes. He tried to pick up the intensity a couple times and did some silly stuff, but for the most of the game, the expression on his face and his body language is like, I'm playing basketball the way I play basketball. You do see guys get into the slump of, man, we losing, we got to do this. Man, I'm messing up, I got to do this. I'm not making a shot, blah, 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 and ongoing. But guys like Tate and Dylan Brooks, they just go out there and they just play like, this is basketball and this is what I do when I'm on the court. All our guys need to take that mindset. Jalen Green and Alpha Shangoon, like AK said, they suffering from that transition between Silas and Ime. It's like, I don't want to make a mistake and I'm concentrating. And it don't have to be like, something negative, but it's just getting used to being into their flow. I did see a couple of times where LP was like, he finna get into his groove, and he just, never could stay in that groove. I think this is something that I miss about Silas, and I know we started.
Nah, man, no. I ain't gonna let you finish. No, we don't miss nothing about Silas. No.
Okay.
Nah,
okay.
Go ahead.
Let me say this. Let me say this. This is something that I miss. For guys to be able to say, you know what, I don't really have no reservations about playing my game free flowing. That might have just been because we didn't have no expectations, to why everybody was able to play free flowing. But Silas was getting guys like Shangoon would get touches, because regardless of what you say, now you could say, pop this, pop that, pop this, pop that. But you can also say, if Tim Duncan was under Phil Jackson or Tim Duncan was under, one of these other coaches, would he have averaged 30 a game for his career at least twice? instead of 22, 23, 25. So it's a different thing to say, you know what, we got a guy who's an exceptional basketball player. We're gonna make him the focal point off the bat, and we're gonna run the offense through him. And guess what? We're gonna rest our laurels and put our eggs in this basket and trust this guy to be great. We're gonna make him be great. You're only as good as your coach allow you to be. I say it all the time, and it's up to Ime to make one of these guys be great. You can't go in and be like, you know what, I did this with great players. I taught great offensive players to be efficient on defense, and just think that that's going to get you to where you were in Boston, because we don't have great offensive players. You got to allow these good players to become great players, which means letting them try everything, giving them the freedom to just really go out and just be aggressive and play their style of basketball.
Yeah. If let me pause you there real quick.
Man, I was about to do the same thing.
Hold on,
Frank.
hold
on.
bro.
Before you go, Frank, let me holler at Mr. TV. You a Magic fan? Come on up, man. You can come on up and chop it up with us, man. We don't bite. We ain't rude. I like to hear other, teams. Fans come up and get a takeoff, man. So hit that link in the chat. Come on up, man. We'll invite you up. Go ahead, Frank.
What is that sound? Hey,
somebody getting out their car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go on mute. Let me go on ahead because I think there's an echo coming from you, or whoever. Everybody's not talking mute. Please, just mute. Okay. So you was okay. I thought you was gonna park the car a different way, the way you was talking, but I think where you fell off was the fact that what you failed to realize, that approach to letting guys figure it out is gonna lose in the NBA because you're playing against other structured teams. I think what Coach Udoka, and I like what he said, he's trying to deconstruct what they've learned and take it back to the basics, start from scratch. Let's learn how to be a role player first. In fact, not even that. Let's learn how to play basketball. Let's learn how to box out. Let's learn how to fill the lanes when you're running in transition. Let's learn the basics of basketball just so then when your talents can then come through on top of that. Because one thing that you undersell about some of the greatest players in the league, all of these dudes are fundamentally sound. And I'll give you an example of a analogy for this. Lil Wayne, one of the best rappers, in the world in his peak. He has said this. He said he believes that for rappers or musicians to be great at what they do, you have to study the classics and understand the fundamentals of music. I think if some of y'all don't know, Lil Wayne took music courses at U of H at some point in his life. He went to college and studied a little bit of music, but I agree with him because everybody I've talked to, whether it's people that played, I've met a dude that played in a world orchestra. He's saying that you got to know the fundamentals of the art, whatever it is you're doing. You got to know the foundation of it. Then you could freestyle off of that. You don't, there's a few people in the world in whatever profession and they could freestyle from rip because they just got that God given. We don't have one of those guys. So I think that for our guys, I need Jalen Green to learn how to position his body because that's how you win chips and that's how you win playoff games. All that free flowing stuff is gonna get you 20 wins. Figure it out. You going against LeBron James, bro. You playing Giannis the next night. You ain't got time for that shit, man. We trying to win games, bro. Learn how to take a charge. Like, get a position, bro. This is real. Hey, you got to pay these bills.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Hold on, everybody. We got DJ. He's been waiting.
Oh, my bad.
Let's get to DJ Generation and then. Come on, DJ. What you got for? Oh, you got an echo.
Appreciate that. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Everything in the house.
I don't know what it be, man. I think the system just tripping because it keeps me out too.
Nah, you good now. No, you not.
Okay.
No, you not.
Am I better now?
Nah, you got.
Anyways,
you got some earphones.
You got some earphones, maybe. Hold on, let me see real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna be quick, y'all. I ain't got much to say. Hold on.
Bro, the stream quality like the Rockets right now, bro.
The stream quality, what?
playing like the
Hey,
damn Rockets, bro.
For
let me
real.
respond
Can
to
y'all
Frank
hear me?
while we.
Hold on,
Oh, go
DJ
ahead.
back now. What's up, DJ?
I got you, If I'm gonna let you cook, I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you
you
cook.
good now,
I was
bro.
caking
You
tonight, so I
good.
missed the game. I missed a lot, so you ain't got to worry. But I just had two quick things I was gonna say. I gotta try and remember now because I know it's been a minute. Oh, one, Frank and Ghost. I promise on everything. I got like over 100 designs. I'm gonna send y'all. I've been just busy. I might just send you what I have. We're still probably like 70 of them done. So I'm gonna send that to y'all soon. And also, cause I missed the game after EF Cook, even EF, cause he like the king of trades and stuff. Since I missed everything and I'm kind of like catching up on everything y'all talking about, if the Rockets continue the way they are, like I know Frank keeps saying, like shooting is disappointing, and even Jabari defense and stuff like that. What's some realistic trades we can make, like by trade deadline, if we have to, if like they continue like this and it look like the young people not improving? I'm out. If you got it.
EF, did you EF left? Oh no, he's still here. Did you hear the question, EF Hutton?
I don't know if EF there, but before we even go to the trade talk, I think it's something that we need to have a conversation about, and that's Mr. Stone. If
Oh, you
January,
cooking, bro?
February come around and we still looking like boo boo, yeah, we need to have a nice conversation with Mr. Stone and ask him if he been shining his scalp up a little bit too hard.
Bro,
Hey,
I've been.
now
If y'all know, man, I've been on Stone Neck from last year, like for a whole. And Frank too, man. We ain't been giving Stone no passes, and everybody always, not everybody, but most people like, man, y'all too hard on Stone. Look who he
I
drafted.
don't
Look
know
who he
about that.
drafted. You
I
know what
think
I'm
people really
saying?
been on Stone head.
Nah, Frank, let them know, man. We get boys be coming at us, man, because we be saying Frank, Stone, he
Oh,
didn't do this,
well,
he didn't do this, and all they can see is his draft. You know, all they can
you
see
might
is
be
that
talking about
he's draft.
the NBA Twitter people, not the Rockets Twitter people only. Like, man, we be in the chop shop panels. Like, we not sold on Stone like that. Not all the way. Not all the way. Yeah, he done some good. He done some bad. But after this season, we gonna see what it is with him. Cause think about it. If trade deadline come around and we like 20 games under 500, yeah, who head that fall on? Stone. There's
Yeah,
really nobody else to blame.
yeah, it's nobody else that we can actually afford to get rid of, but Stone.
That too. But now let me ask y'all this, and it's to anybody: do we make moves before getting rid of Stone, or do we let Stone make one more boneheaded move before he out the door and let him screw us up one last time? That's something we got to think about.
Nah, I think if we go try to get rid of him, we don't need him making no more moves. Truthfully, I
Right,
mean, I guess you gotta let him because I don't see him getting fired mid season. You know, so I guess you gotta let him make it through at least through the trade deadline, and then
bruh. If we 5-25, he got to go.
yeah.
yeah.
I know that's
Todd Showman,
extreme.
appreciate you for subscribing, bro. Todd Showman, good looking out. Yeah, AK, but
Yeah.
you hear what I'm saying though? Like
Yeah, I hear
even
what you're saying. I hear
even
what you're saying.
then, they usually don't fire general managers, mid season.
Nah, that is true. But the fear is he gonna make one more bumbling buffoon of a move and screw us up even more for the next GM. Because you got to remember too, if he does do something like that, how attractive is the Rockets' job gonna be for another GM to come and take?
Yeah, I hear you. Um,
That's what my concern is.
Mr. TV, why don't you come up and talk to us, bro? You say we're not happy with how the team is developing. Not the past 2 years. This year is still. I'm trying to talk everybody off the ledge. We still need to see what Udoka can do before we just try to trade, everybody and everything. But
Yeah, I give it to January.
Stone do like he do need to get us some shooting, some like true shootings to space the floor. So Jalen could look better. Shangoon would have room to work down low. Fred Van Vliet will have players to kick out to, and they gonna hit a shot, knowing they gonna hit a shot. So Stone is not in the clear, but I don't think we can do it mid-season. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Space. As much as I agree with that, who got to go though? Who's the top 3 people that we gotta get rid of, or that you think we would get rid of to go grab this shooter? Because the person can't just be a shooter too. That's another thing. Like, you got to be more than just a shooter.
Who could we get rid of? I mean,
Yeah. Who are the candidates that's gonna be first in line to get traded?
as far as
I know
players,
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people they about ready to get rid of Tate. Jock is a guy I guess that we can get rid of, but then now we even have a bigger size issue. We get rid of him.
I think this is.
That's right. We still got Victor Oladipo. I forgot we still got his contract.
Yeah, I think realistically, I don't think we can move too many people so soon. I think we're gonna have to probably wait and look at the landscape of the NBA once the trade deadline come up, and then some people gonna obviously try to move some people. I mean, get some people to go up and jump up to the playoffs, or if they think they're a championship team. And then there's other teams that's gonna be bottom tier, and then they're gonna try to move off contracts. They're gonna try to move off certain players that they don't think fit. So it's kind of hard to say right now after game 1, But I would say the position of need that we need is we do need a rim protector, and we do need another off-ball guard. So if we're gonna try to get this team better, I think those are 2 positions that we're gonna be looking to upgrade.
I'm gonna say this too. There are some teams I think on blow up watch. I had on Twitter. I said earlier today. There's 3 teams I think on blow up watch: Pelicans, Sixers, and Mavs. Teams like that is gonna be teams that will be able to take contracts from us and give us one of their shooters. Like, for example, if it was the 76ers, I can see them giving us Tobias.
Tobias Harris. Well, he is going to be expiring.
Like
I think he's going to be an expiring contract after this year.
Yeah, because it's going to be a fire sale with them if they blow it up. If they looking like they helmet on too tight.
Yeah.
Pelicans, that's another team too, because you just never know.
Don't get EF started on, because he wants Zion and all that,
Zion wouldn't even be the guy that I want like that. It would be more Brandon Ingram.
Yeah. But we're going to have to give up some assets.
I got a quick comment, Space.
What's up, KP?
Yeah, I've been trying to say something. I could just listen. I couldn't talk, man, for the longest. But I think it's a trip how we a reactionary fan base, because if we would have won, we wouldn't be having these conversations.
That's facts.
So I just think, give us 10 games or 20 games, and let the team gel before we.
Oh no, that's facts. That's facts. I say give us till January.
Let the record show that on this channel, we've told y'all the issues of the Rockets the whole summer, and it ain't gonna change. We've been said we need shooting and we need a big man, and the chop shop has been said that it's gonna be ugly for the first 20-some games. Even I said on record, they ain't gonna look good till about January. So I think I tweeted that you're exactly right. There were people ready to blow the team up after the first quarter. So, it's just how people are. You just got to take, but at the same time, you do see, like, sometimes you get validated about some of the concerns you have about the team. And I think, shooting and rebounding and that's backup big is going to be an issue for them every night, honestly.
Bro, we've been trying to forewarn them, Frank. And I'm surprised that our Chop Shop fans don't have more faith in us and what we saying. Like, is it going in one ear and out the other with half? Because it seems like most of the people coming in.
I don't think it's the Chop Shop people that's even having a problem with what y'all say. I think it's other folks. I don't think it's regular
comments, because I think they're trolling.
Nah, some people be really like overreactionary like that though. They really, because you gotta. This is the thing. They kind of shell shocked from the whole tanking experience, and now they don't see no way out. Like, they don't see no way out. But realistic fans, they see that, hey, We can get better. We got a whole new team. We got vets. It's just chemistry issues. We don't have chemistry, and we don't have shooters. Even if we don't get a whole bunch of shooters, the more they play together, the better they'll look. Now, even when teams get into the playoffs, they have Achilles heel. Like, there is no perfect team in the NBA. There's no perfect team. Even the Suns, they got a bunch of scores, but they don't got too much defense. But you got to learn how to play what you do and do it well. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what is, and they just got to gel together and do what they got to do. Now, shooting would be an issue. At this state, we're not going to win a championship with this shooting. But we can win some games with the lack of shooting. We did it last year. We won 22 games. We still didn't have no shooting. But then you got to think, this one thing I got to let y'all know, like, all of our guys are not going to have bad games like this. Jalen probably is not going to have a bad game like this. Jabari is not going to have a bad game like this. Fred VanVleet is not going to have a bad game like this, like, consistently. All of our main guys play bad, like, very bad. And
Well,
it's gonna look better the more we play together.
Only Silas only had 2 30-point losses in his whole tenure.
That's hard to believe, bro. It seemed like we had like 8 50-point losses.
I don't care.
It don't even. I mean, that's probably facts, but still, look how many losses we had.
That's
period.
a useless stat, bro. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, look how many losses we had. Period.
It is a useless stat, you know, because the only thing that matters is the dub. But it's what I was saying earlier, Frank, is that when Silas was allowing the guys to be able to maximize what they could do and then put them in position to do stuff that they couldn't do at the same time, he wasn't minimizing what they can do and saying don't do it so much. It's the difference between teaching structure and saying, hey, Tone, you're a great scorer. You probably can go out and get 40, but we only need you to get 25. No, try to go out and get 40, but also try to go out and get an efficient 40. Also play good defense. So I agree with what you're saying about playing basketball the right way, but they are NBA players. They know how to play basketball the right way. They want to learn.
We don't know how to play the basketball the
Not
right
even
way.
that. It's like that
push
approach.
back on that one.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. That approach is good for the task at hand when you're trying to be asked. If you're trying to win games, you can't do that. That's going to get you fired as a GM. We in the real life NBA now. No team is going to tell any player, think about what you say. Like, what team has the time to do that? You think a team with Jokic is going to tell somebody, hey, go out there. Hey, I know you. Nah, they're going to say, hey, you need to be in that lane or you need to cut when he called for. You better damn cut or we're going to sit you. That's life. That's the thing we've been saying.
I'm not saying don't play basketball the right way. What I'm saying is don't take away strengths because of your structure. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
that's what Jeff Van Gundy used to do.
This is what you're saying. You trying to put your philosophy and mix it with what Gilbert Arenas said today. And
no, that's not quite what I'm because he was talking about coming out of college. What I'm saying is, if you look, okay, let's use Jokic as an example. Jokic had to learn how to use his body and be efficient as a big man, but they never stopped Jokic from doing the stuff that he could do. They just let him do it more until he got really, really good at it. If they'd have told Jokic, hey, tone down how much you shooting threes, tone down, how many times you go behind your back or how many times you push the ball in the open court, that's going to keep him from becoming Jokic. And all I'm saying is I have a sense, because from watching Popovich, that some of the stuff that he tried to get people to tone down doing is toning down. Hold on for a second. I have a sense that some of the stuff he's trying to get people to tone down doing is some of their strengths. And I think he needs to elaborate on their strengths while adding something to their other stuff they need to learn.
I don't think that's totally true for Ime Udoka, because you look at what Tatum had damn near his best season under him, was a top 5 MVP player. So I can't agree with that. And
right.
if it's just for developmental players, like, is he trying to development? Because, yeah, he do have to thread the needle between development and trying to win games. I think for me, honestly, my approach would be, like, I got to teach you how to be a professional first and then let your talent shine. Because, like I said, bro, you really can't – Nobody should be like in any job. If you're a carpenter, bro, you gotta learn the basics. Then you can use your artistic skills. If you don't know how to use the tools, you can't do nothing. So I think he's just trying to teach them like, here's how it works. Now let's build on that. I think the difference between the Jokic's, the LeBrons, these high level players is they show you something. I don't think there's anybody on the Rockets that have said that, man, damn, look at that guy. That could be the pillar of our team. I haven't seen that out of anybody. We waiting. We hoping it's Jalen. We hoping it's Jabari. We hoping it's Şengün. A man wanted, but nobody has really grabbed that mantle yet to say that that's the cornerstone of your franchise. I don't know. You could tell me who you think that is, but at this point, we just waiting to see that evolve. Then you could know, okay, that's the direction we need to go in. What you're saying is true, but somebody got to emerge and grab that and be like, yeah, that's the guy that, okay, you could mess up. We know what you got. I don't think we got that guy yet.
Yeah, and then what you're saying, like I don't totally disagree, but they got to do that in the concept of a team and know that that is more than just them. You know, I think a lot of our guys are great at one-on-one play. Now they trying to get out of that habit of just trying to do everything one-on-one. They got to fit all of that into the scope of a team and see. And you got to have a competent front office to know what guys to put around these, to mesh with that guy that you're going to just let. Because even though if they just say, yeah, yo, because you go do, what you got to do. But if it don't fit the concept of a team and a coach that can maximize that, then what are you doing? You just spinning your wheels. You just letting Jokic go off and just do whatever he want. You know what I'm saying? Let me get to Devin right now. Hold on. We had a super chat too as well. Third Coastal Line says, I'm willing to bet that the people who are overreacting are the same people who lost out on parlay bets. People who gamble on inconsistent teams. You might have a point right there, man. When your money start looking funny, you start doing things, man. You start talking crazy because you didn't messed off the bag. Let me get to Devin real quick, EF. Let me get to Devin real quick. He been waiting. What's up, Devin? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling as good as I can be. But
you sound a little low, bro. You sound a little low.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound better now. You sound better.
Okay. Man, I just wanted to see if anybody else seen Ryan Hollins with the Beijing on the commentary, bro.
Hey, Frank, hold on. Matter of fact,
I'm trying to figure it out.
I see Devin. He said, Robert, didn't you say in the chat that he need to box his barber or something?
Man, bro,
he need to arrest his barber, bro.
Man, somebody lined him up with the index card with the black spray paint, bro.
Man, I haven't seen. I don't watch the stream, so I didn't see him, bro.
That boy came from left field. Yeah, I seen that. That boy came from left field with that one.
Now he out of line for that, bro. I ain't gonna.
No, his hairline was out of line. That's literally.
Oh man,
but that shit insult to injury to that loss, man.
Yeah, wow. Man, that's crazy. So, what do you feel about the game, bro?
That was a good take,
man. It was a tough one to watch, man. I can't be too hard on Amen, but there was a fast break where he had Şengün for pretty easy pass and kind of just butterfingered the ball and lost it. We had a lot of plays like that. Jalen wasn't catching easy passes, letting him go out of bounds. Like we can afford to lose possessions like that. Alp looked strong in the first half. We just we struggle with somebody to break down the defense. Fred's not a super, he doesn't have much size to work with. So once he gets into the paint, they're kind of, trying to collapse on him. And Fred's like 5'11", so if he can't get that kick out pass out, we're kind of screwed for that possession. But I mean, I feel like we really need Bari to step up. And, kind of be a pillar, at least be consistent, should play like a big man, do a hook shot, something, man. If you can't get a jump shot going down, man, we need something. I feel like Tari could bring a little bit more to that starting floor, with just some energy, rebounding, defense, getting out transition. We just, I don't know. I feel like we, need a few pieces maybe. Yeah, man, that's how I feel about them.
Yeah, facts, facts, facts. Got my boy Worldwide Coffee Time in here. What's good with it? What's good with it? Um, yeah, man. I mean, like I've been saying this whole stream, it's game one. Let's relax. I'm not saying don't have genuine, reactions to the game, but don't overreact to this game. It's one game. It's one game. We could come out. What if we come out on Friday and look like world beaters? Then all of this is
No,
gonna be for naught. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
I had a realistic take right before you about to say that. I think we're going 0-2 and we'll probably beat Golden State.
Yeah, we ain't beating the Spurs. It's already showed that.
so you already said we ain't
And the
beating.
referee's not gonna let the Rockets beat the Spurs. The new Golden Boy Wembanyama. Referees ain't gonna have that.
Yeah, we're losing that game and then we'll probably win.
Probably lose that game worse than this one. I'm just being
I think we kind of familiar with the. I think we kind of familiar with them. Orlando, they're an East Coast team. Like we don't like if you really look at when East Coast teams play West Coast teams and vice versa, you kind of have these kind of womp-sided games one way or the other because they don't play each other very often. The Spurs, they're gonna be hyped up to play the Spurs because they are in-state rival, and we got history with them. We even though we played bad that one game, we still was kind of in the game in the mix with them. You know what I'm saying? And they had all their people and Wembanyama and all that. But some teams you just get up for to play, and some teams you look like this and come out and you get trashed on. But that's not no excuse to lose by 30 though. It's not no excuse. I ain't gonna front. But
Hey, I think space. Frank made a good point earlier, and then also Devin, the guy that just came in here, said something really poignant as well. Frank said earlier, we don't have anybody that's going to step up. We waiting, we hoping, we trying to find somebody that was going to step up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Devin came in, and he also alluded to the fact that, we don't have anybody that can penetrate and break down that's got a handle, just a bag that they can go to and break down that defense like Anthony Edwards be doing. You know what I'm saying? What's that other boy? That other dude in
KPJ.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you was gonna say. I thought you was gonna say KPJ.
I was just about to get there. When I went back and looked at all the Rockets games, every single line item right next to that game and the score was the leading scorer. And guess who that leading scorer was? Mr. I have a handle bag, the man that was my favorite player on the roster that I think I commented on one of Tank's videos. I said, oh, if we lost him, we coming down 10 points. We coming down 10 games easy just because we lost him. So, yeah, I think KPJ was that dude that had the bag that could get around people and could actually set something up. I think we would have had a field day if he was with Ime Udoka. When we lost him, it was a big blow. So, let's not forget that, KPJ was almost that dude. Like, he was outscoring Jalen easily. Like, he didn't even, no competition out there.
Well, I mean, we never know what these guys end up being. Because, I mean, if you look, if I'm box score checking right now. What y'all think about Scoot Henderson? Right now, he 0 for 5, 0 points, minus 20. They playing the Clippers, but that don't make me think no different than him. Like, we know, or we have a good idea what we think he gonna be. And we got to remember these guys are still kind of growing too. So we're going to give them some time and see what happens. If they can't deal well with the time, then all right.
Somebody posted that Wemby only got 6 points right now.
Yeah, he got 2 threes. And that's about it. He still look good though. Like if you watch the game, that's why we gotta watch games. Like he looks good though. Like he ain't out there looking busty.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure
the
you're
game
not.
right now.
He
I
got
thought
6
he was
points.
gonna say that old boy came up with a good point about that hairline, but
Hey, any Ryan Hollins slander on here, I applaud, man. The dude, I'm with the smoke with Ryan Hollins. I don't care, man. Forget that dude, man. He got me blocked on Twitter, so with good reason. I was dogging him. I ain't in my feelings about it, but I just don't like him.
Michael Jordan couldn't hold a candle to LeBron's shoes.
Whoa, what? Hold on.
Man, we're not having that conversation, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
man, we ain't
hey.
finna go there right now, bro. We ain't
Ryan
finna go there
Hollins
right
said that.
now.
Ryan Hollins said that when he was debating Shaq.
Hey, I knew his
You
voice
sound like you
sounded familiar.
underwater, Hybrid. You sound like you underwater. We can barely hear you.
I knew his voice sounded familiar. I don't know why I brought up KPJ, but that voice made me remember.
Yeah, him. Just think. You remember you used to call what's the name?
Silas Jr.
Silas Jr. That's just think. Yeah,
Got
they
him
was
made him
they
stop
they was
calling.
all in on KPJ. I think Devin he loved KPJ too but I think Hybrid and just think they really was like
I mean, I
they
think he
love
got some of the
KPJ, bro. And I don't
he
blame him. I
got
mean, he could hoop, bro. KPJ can
he
hoop.
got some of the best initials, to have a name.
KPJ.
He was the only dude with handles on our squad.
Yeah, he would have helped.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have helped out a lot, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's not here, and he's not. So he did what he did, and that's that. And I think they probably have bigger issues than just him, honestly. But as far as like he would have helped, but I think it would have been a Band-Aid on a gaping wound that they have the roster. I think I agree. If you guys look and like All-Star break and a lot of this stuff isn't addressed, I think Rafael Stone is the last man standing. Because you go back and you look at what he had at his disposal, $60 million in cap space. You had 3 years to rebuild, 3 years to accumulate assets. You kind of didn't do to maximize that to the best of your abilities. A lot of moves that we left on the table over the past 3 years. And in the video I recorded that's going to premiere either tonight or tomorrow, one thing I said is that the most valuable thing on earth is time. And I feel like the Rockets wasted a lot of time during our rebuild that some of these conversations we shouldn't be having them. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have every year, players in the league, they get a shorter leash on me. Like, Jalen and Şengün's class, they should be further along. And, I think we should give them the buffer of transitioning over to Ime's system. But in the second half of the season, if the leap isn't there, bro, and this is a contract year for both of them, which even compounds how much pressure they're going to be under. They're going to lowball them boys or just move on from them. And that's how real the business is in the NBA. Because Jalen is trying to play to be a rookie extension max guy. He knows he has to pick it up. So that's nobody got to tell him that. We just got to see. But I think, once again, give him till like January. I think that's really when you're going to know what type of team you got.
Wow, man, I can't even imagine. What if they blow up the team? Like, what if? Damn, I can't even imagine that.
That'd be unreasonable to blow it up this fast.
No.
Nah, they ain't gonna blow up the team. Well, they can't because these players.
But the team looks like rookies because they kind of are rookies, right? I mean, as bad as the coaching regime was last year and the year before, I think that's what Frank's kind of getting at too. I mean, we're looking at rookies.
Yeah.
Who that, my boy Brandon Pinson? What's good, Brandon? Big
What
B.
it do? What it do?
What's happening?
Chilling. I also think a lot of with as far as this game goes with the Magic, man, like. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Jamal Mosley, man. He's in his third year. He got the Orlando Magic looking nice, with all the young talent. He did a good job last year. They started off rough. And I think they finished like with 34, 35 wins or something like that. They started off like 5-20 or something.
I mean, I ain't gonna just like I'm not gonna overreact to us looking bad. I'm not gonna overreact to them looking so good because it's game one, and they're a decent team. But they not just gonna be like some world beaters in the East. I think they got potential, just like we got potential. We had to look so bad for them to look so good. If we would have came with half a C game, they wouldn't have looked as good. We made them look better than what they really are, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. We made them look better than what they
I
are.
also think that Jamal Mosley is doing better than what people give him credit for. That's all I'm saying.
He's a great coach, bro.
Nah, I ain't saying
for sure. I think he's a good coach.
Like the way he schemed on us on that second game to go into a zone, that was and he came out the half like with that adjustment. I don't know who was saying about the coaches coming out the third quarter. That was me. Yeah, he put that. I was like, damn, okay, that's what's up. And they shut us out from there. So yeah, he learned his lessons from game to game. And to me, that's another mark. That's why I think one thing y'all are underrating is we got film. And last year, you would have watched this game and expected that. I bet you for a fact, even though we might maybe win or lose next game, they're not going to make the same mistakes to the level that they made this past. I'm talking about the Rockets because Coach gonna get on them.
That's what I
So
said.
that's another aspect of this dynamic of this year's team is that from a game to game basis, they watch and film, they're gonna correct the mistakes, and then build upon that. And that's why you got to have confidence in the long game rather than just reacting from game quarter by quarter like some people do. We see the big picture for some of the issues they have, but I just think from like rebounding, some of the little stuff. I know Coach Udoka, they're going to sit down and watch that film and be like, okay, let's work on it. So at least you know that.
Facts.
Well, one thing about Udoka is he for sure a savage of a coach because remember when they talked about he put all the losing seasons for the past 3 seasons as the start of training camp. I can see him pulling something like you go in the next practice, he gonna put everybody turnover numbers up, shooting percentage numbers up. He gonna have pictures of your girlfriend or your wife and say, "Keep playing with me." He gonna get you to play right.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, CSGs, I'm going to put the chat link in there one more time, man. If anybody ever came up to come up and get your takeoff, this is your last call. This is the last call for alcohol. Come on up and holler at us, man, and because we about to shut this thing down, bro. I know me and Frank got to go to work in the morning. Most of y'all do, too, so come on up and hit that like button while you're in here, man. Hit that like button so we can get this thing out to more followers on YouTube.
I do have one question for the panel. One question I do have is, what positives do you think we can take from this game that'll carry over to the next game, if any? There got to be something. But what do you see?
At 48 minutes, the shot clock stopped running.
I don't know.
Positives about this game is.
Hey, it was an early game, so you get to bed a little earlier.
Right. But we still gonna be up to 12 anyway, because we in here chopping it up. That's a good point. But
like not even the beginning of the third quarter.
I'm about to say maybe that's the silver lining out of this whole game. But
I would look at that.
Honestly, for me, Alper Sengun getting the swag back a little bit. I think that's good for the team.
Oh yeah,
as bad as he played in preseason, see him shake it off a little bit. Hopefully, Jalen's next. When guys start, they're gonna click, man. It's gonna be like some Lego blocks. When everybody start, okay, I know, I feel comfortable now. Then you're gonna see them put together like a full performance. But yeah,
I kind of agree with that too. With that being said, when we talk about hubs for the team and who I think the guy on the team could be, I think the guy that we need to be, the guy is LP. I think we need LP. Like right now, we need LP to be a high scorer on this team because without him being everybody else can just do what they do in the flow. But I think we need LP to be a high scorer in order for this team to be good. We need Jabari to be able to some of that. He locked down Giannis. We need some of that. You know what I mean? We need all of that. Jalen do have a little handle. Probably not enough to just do his thing, but it was some good stuff. And there was some good stuff going on, just not enough.
Yeah, I'm of the belief that for this team to even when we do take off, because we're gonna take off at some point, I don't think it's gonna look like people want it to look, but it's going to be effective. And what I mean by that is we may want, let's say, for example, there's a section of fans that want Jalen to really be the guy who's going off while we winning, and it might not necessarily look like that, but we'll be winning. We'll be looking a lot better, but it ain't going to be it may not be because of LP, it may not be because of Jabari. It may look different than what we expecting.
Nah, I gave up on Jalen, man. He out.
Ooh, that's tough.
Damn. But you wasn't never with Jalen, bro. You always loved KPJ over Jalen anyway, so that's not shocker to me, hybrid.
I ain't never seen no worse number 2 in my life, bro.
Now, if you put KPJ's mind in Jalen Green's athletic body,
that man be in jail.
Damn, dog, you ain't gotta say that, bro.
Man,
I was just about to say something similar, bro.
Man, KPJ.
If you put his basketball mind in Jalen Green body, all right. That's what I meant. Y'all
That boy
off the
said that boy
chain,
be in
dog.
jail.
Y'all
No,
boys off
need
the
to fire
chain,
with stiff
dog.
lip.
Y'all off the
Man.
chain,
Being a
man.
dog, having that like that type of like that's why I love players like Giannis and Russ. Like, and the reason I say them because them dudes can't shoot great, but you'll never see them scared of the big.
Yeah, it
Like
don't matter.
I like to me that says so much about like a man. Like you just attack. Even though that's why I tweeted that Jalen just needs if he can't shoot, bro, just go downhill, bro. I don't care if you drive to the basket 30 times and would just if just you got to have that want to that you just don't care what you got to even if it's your body's on the line to go get this victory for your team, bro. And I see him sometimes when the game ain't going the way he like it, he kind of he gonna like fall back. And he did it when
Yeah, he
Kevin
going to
Porter.
shell.
Yeah, he'll what's the term? He'll like give it up to the like another play and like you got it. I don't like that. Like
Oh, he pulled a James Harden in the playoffs.
yeah, well, yeah. But at least James, James would do it in the regular season. But like,
Yeah.
I just need him. If I want him to be that guy, he just has to understand the moment he's in right now and the opportunity that this is not something that guys get. There's a lot of great players in the NBA that wish they could have the reps that he's getting. And like we looking at what's his name? Cade Cunningham just had 30 points tonight. Franz Wagner, his classmate, balling out of control. Like you have to feel a type of way, bro. Like as a competitor, to like I got to go get this. Even if I got to, if I got to break my leg, like I'm going downhill. Y'all going to hurt me. I miss these layups. I don't see that attack yet in him. I hope they can unlock it, but he just
Nah.
Nah, that's
You gotta have it. That's one
I
of them
mean,
things you gotta have,
he
bro.
did try to dunk on Jonathan Isaac, but I think that was more out of desperation.
Yeah, he wanted to be on Sports Center. That's why.
I think that was because he was having such a bad game. I think that was more out of desperation than that dog.
It's more out of frustration.
Yeah, show that for sure.
I'm watching this Clippers game. I don't know if y'all watch Bones Highland. I like him. Like how he hoop, and he don't be carrying like that. How he be hooping. That's kind of how we expected Jalen. But if he ain't got that in him, he ain't got it in him. But maybe he is just taking a step back for the team to see how things look. Maybe we don't know. Well, I don't think Udoka telling them to be so passive, but. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. I hope there's an explanation for it. I hope he busts out of this. Hope somebody get in his ear and talk to him and tell him, man, look, either you the guy or you not. Because if he ain't the guy, all right, somebody else gonna be the guy.
He plays more free. And when he gets locked up in this structure type environment, he's not the guy that can really. He's not smart enough with the b-ball IQ to go. Okay, coach wants me to come off this flare. He wants me to be in this spot. Then while the strong side is doing this, I'm supposed to do this on the weak side, back cut under, and then I'm gonna come up wide open for a J at the three. You know what I'm saying? He's not smart enough to grasp that stuff. He just not. He's used to dribbling. I gotta take this guy off the dribble. I'm gonna throw up and jack up a three with my leg out. That's just his game. He not good. He doesn't have it inside. I mean, Bones is great.
Yeah, I like him. If now what you're saying, that is what we've been seeing, but let's also consider the fact that again, he probably still exercising them silence demons. That's the only explanation that I got. But like I said, man, we'll see come January, February, or we'll see what he look like. And to me, really, I don't really want to focus on just one guy. I want to really see what the team look like when we're good. Like when we're good, who stands out when we're good? That's really what counts. That's how you know who the man is or not. Like, if it's gonna be LP, then let's ride that train. Let's hit the hierarchy. And I don't really like the whole equal opportunity thing that Ema's talking about. I love Ema, but I don't really like that equal opportunity thing. I'm not feeling that, to be honest. It's the same thing with the Tyler's offense, kind of, sort of. But at least this one has more of a structure. But I don't really like the whole equal opportunity. It's now we going through new guys first.
I think what he's doing, he's trying to figure out what. Because if you don't give all guys equal opportunity, then you won't know who got that in them to rise. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to purposely stunt anyone's growth. Because ain't none of these guys, like Frank said, have proven that they are the guy yet. So you got to see who's that diamond in the rough. You got to see who's that guy that got it in them. You know, like, you just can't give guys that haven't shown
Might as well do it
anything.
at the
You
beginning
know what
of the
I'm
season.
saying? To just give it to them. Like, you got to have an equal opportunity, and you'll see if every guy, if the who wants it more, who's gonna be that guy. If you give everybody that equal opportunity, so I understand what he's saying on that.
Who want more?
We hold
Who
on
gonna
real
dive
quick. We
on the
got us a
float?
super chat from my boy DJ Generation. He said Frank had the joke or the quote of the night. Yeah, KPJ and Jim. My man Todd Showman became a member of the Chop Shop. He is officially a CSGs, man. Y'all give him a hand, man. Y'all welcome him to the Chop Shop gang. Appreciate that, Todd Showman. Good looking out, man. Now you have access to all the perks and everything associated with the channel. And anybody that want to become a member, the link is in the description. Go ahead and check out our merch. It's in the description. DJ Generation said he got like 100 designs he gonna hook us up with. So man, we gonna be waiting on that, anticipating that. We fit to close this thing out in a minute, man. Y'all go ahead and say your last or your last, and we can close this thing out. KP, I think you was about to say something. KP, he left. Okay, AK, what you got?
I ain't got nothing much but be patient, Rikers fans. Be patient. Let's give it 25 games before we start to, form a solid opinion. Give it 25 games. That's where we at. 25 games.
Good take. Howard, what you got?
It can't get no worse.
Facts. It really can't. It can't. So we gotta be looking up from here. Frank, you got anything, bro?
Nah, just everybody said it, man. Just it's gonna be ups and downs. Y'all just got to lock in. This is it. So let's go.
Facts. And my boy, myself, I co-sign everything that the panel said, man. Y'all made this a great stream, even though it was under, distressing environment after a bad game, man. Y'all make it always good to come in and chop it up with the CSGs and the Chop Shop, man. Y'all continue to support us, and we're going to keep pushing out this fire content. Frank already been in the lab, and he got something brewing. So in the morning, y'all be waiting for that. I'm pretty sure he going to have that release for y'all in the morning. So everybody come back. I'm going to try to do a pregame live stream on Friday. It might only be for about 25, 30 minutes or so because I'll be getting off of work and everything, but I'm going to try to get one, and then we'll have us a post-game live stream. As always, man, y'all come back and chop it up with the Chop Shop, man. Y'all are the best. Appreciate everybody for coming up. AK Infinity, Hybrid Theory, KP, my boy EF Hutton. Appreciate DJ Generation for giving out those chats, super chats, and those memberships. So, man, y'all make it wonderful, man. Appreciate it. We feel the love, man. We greatly we don't take it for granted y'all coming through and chopping it up with us. So, man, appreciate everybody. And this is just game one, man. This is just game one. So don't overreact. Don't overreact. Like my boy AK Infinity say, man, give us at least 20 games, 25 games before we start throwing the whole team under the bus and want to trade everybody. Man, y'all been good. Y'all been great, man. If you don't know by now, man, love and hug your family. Kiss them. You never know when we be gone, man. You never know. So don't take one day for granted, man. Appreciate y'all for joining us over here at the Chop Shop. We going to be up out of here, man. I'm going to still scream, go Houston Rockets, baby. Always H-Town. It's H-Town or Drizztown around here, baby. So come back and holler at us Friday. Appreciate everybody for joining us. Let's go, Houston.